Gentlemen, I'm about to reveal the hard truth. Loyalty is a rare commodity, and most men are blind to the signs that tell them their woman can't give it. Today, I'm breaking down 6 unmistakable signs she's not capable of loyalty. And trust me, these red flags are things you've probably ignored or dismissed. You'll want to know this before it's too late. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, and drop a comment letting me know what city you're watching from. Let's see how far this truth travels. You don't want to miss this. Sign 1, she constantly tests your boundaries. Ever get the feeling that no matter what you do, she's always pushing against your limits? Maybe it starts small, an innocent request that turns into an argument, or her dismissing something you've clearly communicated as important. But soon enough, you notice a pattern. She tests your boundaries all the time. A loyal woman respects your boundaries, and when you set rules or ask for respect, she honors them. But when she's not capable of loyalty, every boundary you set is an invitation for her to challenge you, to see how far she can go without facing consequences. It's not about mutual respect. It's about her seeing if she can get away with breaking the rules without you putting your foot down. This behavior can show up in subtle ways. Maybe she's always forgetting to stick to plans, showing up late, or ignoring your personal space. When you call her out, she gets defensive or dismissive, twisting the conversation to make you feel like the problem. It's a test, and every time you let it slide, you're teaching her that your needs are negotiable. The dangerous part. Over time, this constant testing erodes your sense of self-respect. You begin to question your own boundaries, wondering if you're being unreasonable. You're not. A woman who truly values you wouldn't challenge your limits like this. But here's the thing. This isn't just about pushing boundaries. There's something even more destructive lurking beneath the surface. The next sign will make you question her true intentions. Sign 2. She's emotionally distant, even in the same room. It's one of the most painful signs to spot because it happens slowly, and often when you least expect it. You're both in the same room, yet it feels like she's a million miles away. She's there physically, but emotionally, not so much. Conversations feel like pulling teeth, and when you try to connect, you get distant replies or complete silence. At first, you tell yourself it's just a bad day, maybe she's stressed, but as time passes, it becomes clearer. Her lack of interest in your conversations isn't just about tiredness or being distracted, she's disconnected. You can feel it in her body language. She no longer leans in when you talk, avoids eye contact, and doesn't share her thoughts or feelings the way she used to. A woman who's truly loyal is emotionally present in the relationship. She's engaged with you. She wants to share her life with you. But when her emotional presence starts to slip away, it's a major red flag. Loyalty is built on emotional intimacy, and without that connection, a relationship will slowly wither. And here's the kicker. It's not just the silence. It's what happens when you try to break through that wall she's building. Every attempt to reach out is met with resistance, whether it's through coldness, irritation, or complete disengagement. But don't think this emotional distance is just the start. The next sign will take it even further, and it's the one that can truly destroy everything you thought was solid. Sign 3. She talks about her exes in a way that's too familiar. This is a sign you can't ignore, no matter how much you try to convince yourself that it's nothing. When a woman brings up her exes with too much frequency, or worse, with warmth or nostalgia, it's a huge red flag. You've probably caught it once or twice. She reminisces about the good times with an ex, or casually mentions how great they were in certain situations. Maybe she even tells you, "He used to do this," or "I always loved that about him." And you stand there thinking, "Why are you telling me this?" Here's the truth. When a woman is loyal, her past relationships stay in the past. She's committed to building a future with you, and she doesn't need to compare you to someone who's no longer in her life. But if she talks about her exes in a way that feels too emotional, too personal, and certainly too frequent, then her heart hasn't fully let go of that past. This behavior serves as a subconscious, or sometimes very intentional, comparison between you and the men who came before. It's not just that she's talking about the past, she's giving a part of herself to those memories that she should be investing in you. A loyal woman doesn't need to look back to feel validated. She's secure in her current relationship. It's especially telling when the comparisons come at moments when you're trying to be affectionate or do something nice for her. If she brushes it off with, "Well, my ex used to take me to dinner here," or "I never liked this song, but my ex did," then she's emotionally unavailable to you. Her mind is still lingering in the past. But wait, this behavior isn't just about talking. There's something even worse that she might be hiding, and it's coming soon. The next sign is much more insidious, and it will make you question everything she's been telling you. Sign 4, she's always hanging out with her friends, especially when you need her. Have you ever noticed how she's always got time for her friends, but when you need her, she's too busy? Maybe you've been going through something tough, and all you wanted was a little emotional support, but she's too preoccupied with plans she's made with her friends. You find yourself alone, wondering where her loyalty went. Here's the thing. A loyal woman knows how to balance her social life and her relationship. She makes time for you when you need it, especially during difficult moments. But if she's constantly choosing her friends over being there for you, it's a sign that her priorities are shifting. You're no longer her main focus. And the worst part is, she doesn't even seem to care. Her social life becomes her escape, her distraction, anything to avoid the emotional work of being present with you. It's not just about the time spent with friends, it's the why behind it. When a woman is loyal, she'll want to share the burden with you. She'll want to be a supportive partner in all aspects of your life. But if every time you ask for her company or help, she's busy with her friends, it shows you where her heart really lies. She might say things like, "I need my space," or "I haven't seen them in ages." And while it's normal to need time with friends, it becomes a problem when you're always the one left behind. This kind of behavior signals that her emotional connection with you is fading, and she's leaning on others for support rather than you. But this is just the beginning. The next sign? It's even more troubling, and it'll have you questioning her true intentions behind every interaction you have. Sign 5, she constantly needs space or time away from you. Here's the thing, we all need our personal space at times, but when a woman constantly needs space or time away from you, it's a glaring sign that something isn't right. At first, it might seem like a healthy request for alone time, but when it becomes a regular pattern, it reveals a deeper issue. She's not asking for space to recharge, she's asking for space to avoid you. A loyal woman values time with her partner. She cherishes intimacy and closeness. But when she's continuously distancing herself, whether it's asking for a weekend alone or disappearing for hours without explanation, it's a signal that she's emotionally disconnecting. She might say, "I just need some time to think," or "I'm feeling overwhelmed, I need a break." And while these might be valid reasons on occasion, the key is how often it happens. If she's seeking more time apart than together, her heart isn't in the relationship anymore. This need for space isn't just physical, it's emotional distance. She's creating gaps between you two, and instead of drawing closer during hard times, she's pushing you away. And the hardest part, when you try to ask her about it, she either brushes it off or makes you feel like you're being too clingy.